at 6. 9 o'clock hour on a Friday morning, the first Friday for us here in the brand new year, and we usher in an old program to go with the new year. Chamber Chat. Hello, Courtney.
Good morning, Johnny. It's been a minute.
Yep.
I might have forgotten how to do this.
I don't think so. I don't think so. If not, or if so, well, you better get started early because you got a guest. Who you got?
I do this morning. I have Justin from Day by Day Power Washing. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Let's start with you and tell us a little bit about yourself and how Day by Day Power Washing came to be.
I'm a local guy. I'm from Shelbyville. I went to Shelbyville High School. I've always worked in Shelbyville. Day by Day Power Washing started small, helping family, friends, stuff like that. Then we started getting more jobs, and we just kept on growing with it.
The name feels unique. How did that come about?
Just every day. My last name's Day, so everybody thought me and my brother were doing it together. So Day by Day was part of it. We take every day, no matter how hard your day is, no matter what's going to happen, tomorrow's a new day. So every step of our business was day by day.
We talked a little bit off air that you're a twin, and your brother also has his own company. You can give him a shout out if you'd like.
Yeah, my twin brother, Day by Day Plumbing, LLC. He's just like me. We're exactly the same. We're all about honesty. We're all about hard work, dedication, and just doing things the right way. We were raised. Your name is everything. What you stand for. And yeah, very much.
And your family's been around Shelby County a long time.
Oh yeah. Generations, all the way from I have a great grandfather to my great grandparents and my grandparents, and then aunts, uncles, and all them. Yep.
Perfect. So let's start talking a little bit about power washing. So as I was doing some research, it was talking about soft washing and pressure washing. Yep. So can you explain the difference between the two of those?
So soft washing and pressure washing, you're still doing cleaning. Soft washing is chemical based, low pressure, so there's no damage. Your chemical is doing most of the work. Where pressure washing, it's high pressure. That's what you're going to use on concrete and certain substrates. But what a lot of people don't realize is you don't need high pressure, to get the job done. You're going to wind up doing more damage, disturbing oxidation. That's where the soft washing comes into play with using the chemicals.
Okay. So what types of services do you provide? Do you provide for homes, businesses, both?
Both. We do a lot of residential stuff, and then commercial cleaning as well. So like on the residential side, we do roof soft washing, which is a lot of people don't realize they can clean a roof. So if you drive down the road and you see all the black streaks on your roof and all that, that's actually organic growth. And the difference of on a house when you pressure wash and soft wash is when you soft wash, the chemical is neutralizing the organic growth. It's killing it. That's why you get longer time in between washes, where if you power wash it, you're just forcing the organics in the corners, and they're going to come back within 6 months. Okay. So it lasts a lot longer. And then on the commercial side, we also do windows, roofs, siding, block, and then fleet and heavy equipment cleaning as well.
Okay. Are there any specialized services that people may not realize that you offer?
Just the fleet. A lot of people don't realize we do fleet and heavy equipment cleaning, and then we also offer weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly cleanings as well. On the restaurant sides, we do dumpster pad maintenances, where you clean those once a month or every quarter, or however it's set up for that restaurant.
Let's go back to the roof and window and that sort of thing. For those that want to do that, how often should people be having the roofs, their windows clean? So
what we offer is, with our roof soft washing, is we give 2-year warranties on it. When we treat a roof, we usually tell them after 2 years you shouldn't have any black streaks. If it returns back before that 2 years reaches of our service date out of our agreement, we'll go treat a spot, touch it up, do what we need to do to make it right. But most time, every other year is what we're seeing our return customers back. Some people, out in the county, when it's after harvest, they call us every year. They want the dust off the house, and they want all that. But most time, we're seeing most of our return customers back every other year. Okay.
So you serve Shelbyville and much of Central Indiana. How important is being a local business to you?
It's very important. Just the fact that I have family that owns businesses in town. I've always been in Shelbyville. Being being a local business, working here in this town, it means a lot to us. Just doing things the right way.
What do you feel like makes your work stand out among others?
We strive to make our customers happy. I don't know. When you hire people anymore, it's sometimes it's hard to see the passion and what they do and what they have to bring to the table. And to us, I just feel like just being honest and telling people exactly how it's going to be and what their expectations are. And our life is to make your life easier. Why do you want to spend all day Saturday power washing your driveway when you could have it done in an hour and a half? And we're in and out, and you're grilling out.
Right.
So
that was a perfect lead into my next question. So why should someone call a professional instead of renting equipment and try to do it themselves?
Anymore, it's about time. Everybody's so busy with kids, sports, or everybody's doing something. And I'd rather spend my Saturdays, with my kids playing in the yard, doing this, doing that. But I spend most of my Saturdays washing people's houses.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, it is. I mean, you always hear, when we go to customers and they're like, oh, I spent all day Sunday doing the driveway, and I didn't realize you could do it that fast. And we show up and it's done and out in an hour and a half, and we're on to the next house, next job, or we're doing their whole house and a driveway and their pool deck, and it's done in 4 hours.
Right.
And so they're like, holy cow, there's no way I could have done this whole in the one weekend. So it's back to your free time. What do you want to spend your weekends doing?
Right.
So,
and I assume like pricing wise, it kind of depends on how big the job is for a customer.
Right. And we price accordingly. Obviously we do if you do a roof wash package, you get 25% off your house wash package. We packages everything. The more you get done, the more deals we can cut. Between concrete, that's a square footage price, to certain houses are square footage prices, obviously. And then windows, we'll do a full window package plus your house. You get a discount on your window washes. So
we talked a little bit off air that you have a full-time job, but you have a great staff that does your jobs for you. You want to talk a little bit about your staff?
Yeah. So I work full-time as a maintenance supervisor for Jupiter Aluminum. And literally, it's get off work there, and I'm on the wash truck running around. But my guys are awesome. I got 4 full-time guys now. From doing the equipment washes to the fleet washes, they've been with the cold weather. I mean, they've been in and out, taking care of other local guys we use, or companies we work for, maintaining their fleets and stuff. To house washes, and then we do other stuff, some construction projects and stuff like that as well. So they've been great.
You mentioned it being cold out, the winter weather right now. What does it look like for power washing or washing like that outside during the winter months? So
I mean, for us, if it's below 32 with our current setup right now, we try not to get the truck out. But we hit it. So like for our fleets, we do weekly. If it's 32, say Wednesday, and we're supposed to be out there Thursday, and Thursday's 55, or Friday, the next day, we hit them as immediately as soon as we can to get out there, or we'll get out a little earlier and make sure they're taken care of.
Right. Something else that I didn't ask you this beforehand, but we kind of talked about it off air was, people hear power washing, they think water and soap, but really there's a lot that goes into the science behind different mixtures and that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, like for instance, we can remove iron rust off your sidewalks. A lot of people don't realize you can remove that. For oil, grease, different stains call for different chemicals, and plus what the stain is on. So if you got granite or limestone or regular concrete, you got to use different things, or you could etch it and damage it. And plus we have a lot of hot water units, and hot water goes a long way with mixing the right chemicals.
So you can do a lot of jobs from big to small. I mean, we talked a little bit off air about, you did one for MHP that was huge. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, that was one of our largest jobs we did. We did the whole entire hospital. From start to finish. We were out there for like a little over a month, and between working night shifts and trying to get stuff done where we weren't interfering with them, we only had about 6 working days in it, and it did pretty well. It was a real fun job. We had a 175-foot boom, so the first thing we did was went to the top. But other than that, it was a good time.
Perfect. So can you walk us through what a typical service experience looks like from when the homeowner or the business owner calls you to what the finished job? So
a lot of people reach out on we have a website, davidapw.com, powerwashing.com. And then the phone is the best way to reach me, or Facebook. All they do is you send me your name, contact address, what you're looking to have cleaned. We get you a quote within the within the same day. Try to do the quotes the same day, but sometimes we get crazy and it'd be the day after.
Right.
But we try to get our quotes out immediately, and just go from there. Then we'll send you a booking confirmation where your date's booked, and we schedule you in, and we show up, we knock it out, and we leave, and you're happy.
Perfect. Do you have a favorite, like, before and after story where your work made a big difference for a customer?
Yeah, a lot of people. This one person, they had a painter scheduled to come repaint their whole house, and they hired us to prep it, and the white on their house was black, like their flashing, their gutters, their soffits. Well, we showed up and we cleaned it, and it looked like somebody just repainted their house. So the bad thing is the painter was a real good friend of mine. We worked together really a lot on a lot of jobs, and his job got canceled because I cleaned it too well for him. But other than that, I mean, it's just a lot of stuff. If you're thinking about it's going to cost money to paint and stuff like that, get it clean first, go from there, and it makes a world of a difference.
Perfect. So we kind of touched on this earlier, but what's the best time of year to schedule exterior cleaning here in Indiana?
A lot of people call us in the spring. We do get booked up really fast, and we're starting to book up now. So if you're interested in getting on the schedule and getting work taken care of, try to reach out the earlier the possible. But we do have plenty of openings through the year. Spring and summer for residential is our biggest time. Commercial work usually picks up towards the middle of summer, end of summer, I've noticed. But other than that, just call and see what we got open, and we'll get you in as soon as possible.
Perfect. For listeners who aren't ready to schedule quite right away, what are some simple maintenance tips that they can do to help things look nice between or before you come to clean for them?
Big thing is keep your shrubs off your house. When you're mowing grass, don't blow the grass on the house. If you see some bird droppings on the house, then go ahead and take the hose, spray it off. That kind of stuff is what really holds it. Stains up the house a lot. And then cobwebs, you just take your brooms, knock them down. But when we come to the house wash, we remove cobwebs, dust, dirt daubers, it all. So that's the big thing.
Do you also, this is kind of as you were talking, do gutter cleaning with the roofs?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so all of our, we also just do gutter cleaning. We'll come in, we have a jetter system. We'll actually jet all your downspouts. So if your downspouts go through your yard and underground, we actually can jet those out, make sure they're all completely clear, and show you that you're flowing good. Biggest thing to keep your roofs clean is keep your gutters clean. Once your gutters are overfull, your water will back up on the roof and it won't properly drain it, and then that's when the organic sets in.
Okay. And if someone listening today wants to book a service, can you share your contact information again?
Yeah, it's email is daybydaypw@gmail.com. The phone number is 317-364-1886, and then you can always find us on Facebook at Day by Day Power Washing.
Well, Justin, thanks for being on air this morning.
Thank you.
Take time out, and we'll check some chamber calendar stuff coming up on the second half of things here on a Friday morning chamber chat on Giant FM.